Welcome to TMZ Live. Babcock here.
And Courtney.
Yeah, as you heard yesterday.
Many times.
Right, might or might not have heard. His Harvey's voice was kind of going on him yesterday, so he's a little under the weather. Courtney and I are going to hold it down today.
He gave you guys the best present ever.
What more could you want? We're going to start with a really big story involving one of the most popular comedians in the world right now.
Yes.
Who is really under some serious fire here. Matt Rife. Matt Rife, who went on social media, Courtney, and essentially told a paranormal investigator,
Chris Mack,
who may have autism, to essentially kill himself.
Yeah, well, Chris says that he does have autism because Matt Rife said that he was responding to one of Chris's comments. The comment is no longer there. He says many times people bully him and then go ahead and delete the comments, and that's what sources are saying that happened in this case.
Right. I mean, you may remember. So but last year it was Matt and his business partner bought the Warren Museum in Salem, Massachusetts.
Yes.
They've got the Annabelle doll there. You probably heard about this.
Yeah, all the Conjurer, and they're having a huge event that's doing it. So they were putting out like an event, like press
they're
release.
basically like telling people, hey, if you're interested, come buy tickets.
Yeah.
Well,
the tickets are like going for around like $166, and people are very upset, saying how expensive it is, and that this is just some rich guy stepping into their territory, trying to make a profit.
Clearly not happy about it. Chris Mack, one of the people that was apparently not happy. So again, like Courtney said, we don't know what Chris said, but we do know how Matt Rife responded. And that's where the controversy lies, because this is rough stuff. So Matt says, "Sir, you are a lifeless douchebag. Please remove yourself from this earth. Absolutely nobody is reading your novels in these comments. You do not matter to anybody. The event has already sold thousands of tickets. Now watch as I block you and you fall back into non-existence." That's rough, especially the "please remove yourself from this earth" comment.
Yes.
That's what people have, again, perceived to mean basically like, end your life, which is a horrible, horrible thing to say to somebody.
Really shocking when you see just the screen grab of the comment. So Matt hasn't addressed this publicly yet, but we've talked to some sources close to him, and kind of like what you were saying, Courtney, is that at least what we're being told is that people flood Matt's Instagram with vile comments. They basically try to, they troll him, try to get him to engage with them. And basically what happens is Matt ends up responding to these people like you see, and then basically these people then delete their comments. So you can't see what they're saying to him. So we're being told, at least in this instance, we don't have the full context of what set him off.
Chris actually responded to this reply. And what did he say?
He essentially just said that he was going to move on. I'm just paraphrasing here, but that he has autism and you shouldn't bully people who have autism. That was essentially what he said.
But Matt is also saying that he didn't know.
Well, he has no idea what these commenters.
I think, and I get it, and being bullied online or having people say negative things to you sucks. But the reality is,
you're going to do it back then too.
Exactly. So you're just doing the same thing. Also, you shouldn't say that to anybody, whether they've got autism or not. I think, and it's hard to take the high road. But if you're Matt Rife, you've got everything. You're handsome, you're famous, you're rich. Like, you're it, dude. Like, you've got it. And I don't understand why.
His whole stand-up is him taking shots at people, making fun of people. If you're gonna make those, you should be able to take
I agree with you, Babcock. And you look at other instances, like Kevin Durant, where people are like, you're making burners and talking about clapping back at people. But for whatever reason, these super successful people do read the comments.
I think they get so upset about it and respond, but it's like, don't respond.
It just goes to show it doesn't matter how famous you are, how successful. Like, when people say negative things about you, it sucks, and it still gets to even people you think would not even see your comment ever. It obviously does. I also think, like, he can do paranormal stuff. He can own the Annabelle.
By the way, he's been doing it forever. He's been doing videos.
He's super into paranormal stuff, and so that's the whole separate thing in this whole thing, is that there's the paranormal community is very upset with him, thinking he's he bought this museum, he has the doll, and he's now profiting off it.
Well, big deal. Don't go then. If you don't want to go, don't go.
They want to go. They're into it, and the ticket prices are ridiculous. They're $166. I don't know what they were before.
You can't go to anything these days for less than that. I mean, try going to a football.
Like you said, they are basically trying to gatekeep paranormal activity.
This happens with these kind of smaller communities when it becomes mainstream.
But still, how Matt responded is not okay. And everyone's like, he didn't directly say to kill yourself, but when you comment, you can't say that word anyway. So this is a way to skirt around it. So he basically did.
Right.
And it's not.
He did. I think it'll be interesting to see, as we're here taping the show, he, like Devin said, he hasn't addressed it yet. I think probably at some point he's going to have to come out and say something. He's going to have to apologize in some way. I think, too, look, comedians get a lot of leeway, right? I mean, you can make your jokes, but there was just nothing funny about this.
No.
It was just mean-spirited, and I think that's where he went wrong.
And if Matt's always saying that people say stuff and delete it, start taking screenshots, especially when you're going to write something like this so you have, like, the proof of what was said before. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, it's Allison from Tennessee, and I agree with you guys. Matt Rife, get out of the comment section and scroll on past if it's going to trigger you that bad. Also, bold move, wishing someone would go into the great beyond when they are a paranormal investigator. Feel like that might not work out too well for you, Matthew.
Yeah, that is a very good point. I did not think about that.
Guaranteed to be haunted then. Yeah. Come on, Matt. All right, we've waited almost a month. Last night, we finally got our first images of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding. No, we didn't, but
this was hurtful.
That is what I think just scores of Travis and Taylor fans court across the country thought last night after something that happened on NBC during the first preseason game of the year. Now, we're going to show you the clip here, and I think if you were watching
I have beef with NBC about this.
I think
it's very misleading.
If you're watching it, I think you got the point. Maybe if you just saw the photograph, you didn't. So they're going to talk about some things that were happening in the offseason. Sam Darnold getting married, Justin Herbert getting engaged to Madison Beer, and of course,
Josh Allen having a baby.
Josh Allen, and the biggest wedding that maybe we've ever seen, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. This happens, the photograph they show, pay attention. People thought this was real.
Beautiful morning in New York City.
See it? Just married.
Love is in the air.
Congratulations to the bride and groom.
Everywhere I look around.
Madison Beer giving Justin Herbert the ultimate yes.
Love is in the air.
Congrats to the family of three.
Every sight and every sound. Love is in the air.
Hey, look, guys, looks like we made it to the wedding.
Yeah,
didn't we have so much fun at MSG?
I look sharp, too, yeah.
Yo, how did they find clothes for us and everything?
Hey, Jason, you look small, buddy.
I know. We're just wearing those heels again. It's ridiculous.
Hey, look, we wish we were invited to the wedding. We did not get the call.
See, this is why your theory doesn't work. Why? Because even if they say this wasn't real, that this was AI, you're already screaming. You're already going into sheer panic, and
you couldn't hear her?
No, because you're like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. Because they're both wearing white at the wedding. We do know that, as we reported. They're both in white here, so you think it's real, and you don't even hear the context of what they're saying.
Yeah, Swifties are so upset about this online because
don't you think that we have the right to be?
A lot of people didn't see this broadcast, right? So they're just seeing the photo being shared online, not realizing it's AI. And by the way, to me, it's a pretty good AI because it looks like it could be a digital camera or something.
Okay.
Why?
Well, this is Roger Goodell's eyes are right here.
By the way, you're not looking at Roger Goodell, and it's not even
whoever that is.
It's not an EDM. It's not even.
Oh, are you talking? Wait, he's not even in the picture.
No, he's not.
Okay.
They look similar.
No, they do not.
Right.
I think if you fell for this as AI, you don't deserve to see the real photos.
That's not.
If you know about football, like Jason Garrett was a former quarterback in the NFL. He's a little bit of a taller guy. So I think if you know about the people, then it makes sense. And
you
Maria
guys think
Taylor.
that anyone else is looking at
I agree with you.
Travis and Taylor.
Totally.
I agree.
Everyone wants to see her dress. We
Yes.
don't know what she wore. So, of course, people are only focusing on them. But here's the thing. If they're going to release wedding photos, it's going to be together on social media in like a collab post. It's not going to come out like this.
Not on the, the first preseason game of the year.
We're all just hoping that it comes out. So anything worse, like getting excited. You're not duped for long, but you just...
It shows you how desperate people are to see the photographs. But it was
I hope
funny.
she drops them today.
She has to. It's like, what are you waiting for? Just do it.
Yeah.
I think just pay attention. You heard Maria Taylor. I wish we were invited to the wedding. If you listened to it, then you would have heard.
You're not listening.
Would have saved yourself all the controversy. But I get it. Honestly, though, NBC probably gets what they want here at the end of the day because everybody was talking about their coverage of this game.
I don't even know who was playing really in the game. I forget about it.
Nobody cares about preseason football in the NFL. Everyone's talking about their broadcast last night. So
yes, first exclusive photo. So misleading. I'm still upset.
Hi, my name is Taylor from Taylor Over Tea on TikTok. Honestly, with these AI photos coming out with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, we all know as true Swifties that we are not going to be seeing these photos from anyone other than Taylor or Travis. That is it. I mean, they had their wedding at Madison Square Garden for a reason, for privacy. So if anything's coming out, it's only going to be from Taylor.
So when do you think that she's actually going to release them, and what are they waiting for?
I feel like I don't know what they're waiting for. I mean, knowing Taylor, she is honestly like does things on her own timing. So I don't know what they're waiting on. I do feel like it's going to be a minute before she releases them. In my head, I'm like, okay, they're going to release them when she does like a 1-year anniversary or something like that. It's going to be a minute before we see anything.
We cannot wait.
They can't wait a year. Like
No.
Taylor Swift, I'm talking to you directly. Please don't make them wait a year. They can't.
Your
They
girl
can't
needs
do it.
Coming up.
The U.S. government has released new footage of UFOs. Our news guest here at TMZ got an exclusive look first at a number of different clips, Court, that are from different decades. A clip going
50s.
back to 1953,
Yes.
showing different unidentified flying objects.
And all over the world.
Be right back.
The U.S. government has released new footage of UFOs.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
And we got the first look at it.
We did. The Department of War has their 5th drop. Never before. Well, partially never before seen,
Yes.
because there actually is one of these images here actually has been seen before by our guy Jeremy Corbell.
Yeah, we did a lot of documentaries with him.
We did. He is awesome, one of the foremost experts here. But our news guest here at TMZ got an exclusive look first at a number of different clips, Court, that are from different decades. A clip going
50s.
back to 1953,
Yes.
showing different unidentified flying objects.
And all over the world.
They are, right,
It's
all
not
over
just
the
over
world.
the United States, it's everywhere. It's so cool.
Right. Look, if you were expecting to see like aliens walking around again, like that's not what this has been. But the reality is that I think the Trump administration, you love him or hate the guy, they've said they want to be open about these things, and now we get more transparency.
Yeah. And like, how do you explain like some of what these things like look like? What else could it be?
What's interesting to me is it's from multiple decades, but there's a sort of uniformity or consistency in what you're seeing. You're seeing these blobs from 50s, 60s, 70s that are sort of moving across the screen. And that is an unidentified aerial phenomenon.
Right.
You're right. It's not aliens. This isn't Disclosure Day.
And
These
moving
aren't
very
like green
fast.
men. But how do you explain this? At some point, the sort of burden shifts to how do you explain this if not some sort of extraterrestrial or unidentified
Well, the Trump
flying.
administration's like, we're just putting this out there to be like full transparency with everyone. We're not trying to sway you in either way.
Sure.
We want you guys to make your own opinion. And this is
you're the citizens. We collected this evidence. Here it is.
No, and what are your thoughts
I'm not
on
scared by it. It doesn't look like these are hostile invaders or anything like that. But it is odd, and to see them dating back to the 50s and looking kind of consistent is interesting.
Right. No, I think so too. How long have, it predates all of us even being born that these conversations were happening. Are there UFOs? Do they exist? And to see that in 1953 the government had this, I mean, it validates, I think, a lot of what people have thought about this topic for a long time. That there are things out there we don't know.
I can't explain it.
The other thing is
and the way it moves there, too.
The way it moves, when it goes
like
back to the
coming out of the
50s,
ocean, coming out of like all this like different stuff, and the speeds of the way that it moves.
We didn't have the same
plane
kind of
just can't
CGI
do that.
and all
A
that.
satellite can't just do that.
Right.
So like, what else could
I get
it be?
it's explained away a lot of times by I know it could be a weather balloon or military technology. We don't know about. But there are just some things like by the law of physics that can't happen, or we don't have as humans the ability to do and to fly in in these sort of directions. And I can't explain some of this.
Yeah, we shouldn't knee-jerk say no. We should investigate these things and look into them. It doesn't look like it's necessarily dangerous to civilization. So
no, I mean
it's
been here since the 1950s.
Right, they haven't heard us yet.
Yeah.
I do think the reality is, though, that a lot of people won't be happy until you see like a little like green guy walking across.
Well, but now with AI, everyone's
right.
going to be like, that's AI, that's AI. How are you
Right.
ever going to like truly believe or like make those people believe that don't want to believe it?
They're already among us. They're octopus. I've heard octopus are aliens. They're like very strange creatures
Octopus
that people
are.
say
They have all these
like
brains and they're like
brains in
tentacles,
their
right?
arms, they have multiple hearts.
No, you think people are just out here eating aliens when they were eating octopus?
They are delicious. If you grill them just right.
Do not eat an octopus. They're
Why?
so cute.
You grill
the
them
ones
just
that you get into like a jar and spin it off and get out?
Sometimes you chew them though, and the suction cups get on your
really?
tongue. Oh, yeah.
This is why I'm a picky. This is why you eat chicken fingers and French fries.
Then why don't you eat lettuce? That's just from the ground. Because it's green. It might be an alien.
I've got my suspicion too about lettuce. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hello, it's Bill from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Guys, this evidence that has dropped today from TMZ reporting on the Trump files being released regarding the UFOs is wild. The photos are wild, guys. Look, all I got to say is ET, phone all the way home, okay? I'm a child of the 90s. I grew up on Spielberg. I grew up on X-Files, but we do not want contact, okay? Say goodbye to them. Say goodbye. Next on that. Thank you. No, thank you. Goodbye, ET.
His energy
I love
on
that,
this
Bill.
is my
Commonwealth.
favorite.
I've never heard that before, Bill. I like it.
I know.
Turns out there was actually a senator living at Mitch McConnell's home in Washington, D.C. It just wasn't the senator from Kentucky. It was Senator Tom Tillis from North Carolina. I did not know this. I don't think anybody knew this.
No, not even Charlie Cotton.
No. So obviously,
so funny.
It is. People wondering, about Mitch McConnell's health status. Is he okay? Where is he? So, kind of trying to get a scoop. Charlie Cotton in D.C. is at Mitch McConnell's home, and watch what happens.
Sorry to startle you. I'm from TMZ. You're just visiting Mitch.
No, I live here.
Oh, you live here?
Yeah.
He just got discharged.
That's what's so funny about everybody talking about all the intrigue here. It's a Senate member who happens to live in a carriage house.
You live out the back of Mitch McConnell's house?
There's actually a separate edifice if you see over here. It's a carriage house that he's rented out for years.
So the media who have thought that this was Mitch's house is actually your house?
That's why I've had so much fun, everybody talking about the whole process.
Oh my God. How's he doing? Have you talked to him?
I understand he's doing okay, got out of rehab. Well, hopefully he gets back. But
awesome.
Yeah, so now you broke the story.
Okay, thanks, mate. See ya.
So he's his tenant.
Not his house at all. I know. That's just his landlord.
It's actually really playful. I kind of like it. I'm surprised. First of all, I haven't heard of the term carriage house in a long time.
I didn't know
what it was.
I really want a carriage house. That's where my carriages would go, I guess. I have carriages. But yeah, it's kind of a cool thing. Like, these guys are always jerks, everybody is in the Senate floor, and then you get them in real life, and they're kind of interesting and fun.
They're always on guard.
You get to see the other side of the politics.
It shows their actual personalities when they're like not on guard, ready to attack the other side. This is great for them.
And he was
I had no idea.
No, he was like, "This is
Charlie
where I
Cotton
live."
is so disarming. He comes up with that little
I know. I can just see him like
can't be mad at him.
Everybody's like, "Oh, the homeless guy's here," and they're like, "Oh no, he's from TMZ. It's okay."
I know the hat like makes him look a little bit more sophisticated.
It does. I guess it also goes to show these guys, don't make a whole ton of money salary-wise, right? They've got multiple homes. They've got their home in their district. So this is what they've got to do.
He's done. And he said that Mitch is out, which we do know that he did get out of rehab.
Right.
He's back at home getting better.
Right. I assume the home means Kentucky, not the home where Tom Tillis is living.
But
he's been in rehab
Washington,
in D.C. So
I mean,
he's obviously not in the house, or maybe Tillis just didn't want to say. But it seems that Tillis hasn't talked to him. He said, "I understand he's doing okay." Rarely. Rarely.
I'm like, I don't even know their names.
And Tillis on his way out, by the way, too, just a couple months left in Senate, a guy that does not get along with Donald Trump.
I'm Katora in Atlanta, and Mitch McConnell has been missing for months. For Tom to come out and say that he's been living there for 2 months, but hasn't said anything 2 months ago when the rumor started, is something that I don't believe. So I will say and ask the same question that everyone else has. Where is Mitch McConnell?
Well, Mitch has posted photos. People just don't believe the photos that he's in a rehab facility.
Going back to what we talked about earlier in the show and AI and people don't believe those photos are real.
I think he needs to release like a video of him doing physical therapy at his home. Then maybe people will think it's like less.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to do it. But up to now, he has not been willing to go on camera. We'll see if he changes his mind.
Coming up.
Tracy recently celebrated a milestone birthday, the big 5-0.
Yes.
And rather than just throwing a kind of a boring old ordinary birthday party,
else's way to celebrate.
She did. She married 50.
I want to do something totally different, something that nobody's never heard of before.
Be right back.
TMZ's got every freaking thing. Big celebs, big stories, big events.
Donnell Rawlings took TMZ DC on a city tour.
You know what the irony of this is? A black man takes a white person to the White House.
It's TMZ.
Courtney, a lot of marriages these days, unfortunately, don't work out, sadly. That's why I think our next guest here is onto something.
She really is.
She really is, because Tracy, who we're going to talk to here in just a second, recently celebrated a milestone birthday, the big 5-0.
Yes.
And rather than just throwing a kind of a boring old ordinary birthday party,
else's way to celebrate.
She did. She married 50, married herself, setting her up for this awesome big decade. Watch this.
We are gathered here today in the sight of God and in the presence of this wonderful company to join this woman, Tracy, and this formidable, timeless, mathematical, perfect partner, the number 50. Now, I know some of you may be asking, how can a person marry a number? She's given her heart to so many people over the years. It's only fitting that she finally commits to a decade that promises to give back to her as much as she has given. This is fab. Oh my.
I don't want to cry, y'all.
I now pronounce you, Tracy, fully and fabulous at 50.
And
I get goosebumps watching
I
that.
love it. The
so
video's awesome,
Yes.
and we are so lucky to have the bride, the beautiful bride, Tracy Cameron. Tracy, hi, how are you?
Thank you so much for
Congratulations.
I'm good.
I know.
Thank you.
This
Thank
was
you.
amazing. How did you even come about this? Like, what was your first initial thought? Like, I have to do this.
So, I mean, over the years, reaching 50 is a milestone. It's also a blessing. So, for 2 years now, I'm like, what do I want to do for my 50th? What do I want to do for my 50th? I don't want to do the average birthday dinner. I don't want to go away. I done did that already. I want to do something totally different, something that nobody's never heard of before. So I'm always collaborating with my daughter, and she said, you know what, Mom, why you don't marry the number 50? So I was like, what? Like, what do you mean, marry the number 50? So, we thought about it. We contemplated on it, and then, you know what? I said, all right, let's go for it. Let's marry the number 50. Let's see how this works. Then I reached out to the most amazingest party planner, Pep, forever in a day, who she is. And we sat down and we talked, and she said, oh, really? That's what you want to do? I've never heard of that before. I said, yeah, I want to do it. She said, well, why don't you do the whole concept of a wedding and walk down the aisle? I was like, you can't make this up, and that's how the idea came about.
That is amazing.
I love it. I have so many questions, Tracy. Does 50 propose? Do you propose to 50? How did the proposal work?
So what I did was I asked 50 to be with me for the next 365 days of the year, and 50 said yes.
That is amazing. What did your friends and family think about it when you told them about the idea?
Everybody thought it was amazing. They was like, Tracy, you always think of things and that people never done before. Go for it, go for it. So what I did was I called 10 of my friends that I love dearly, and they was like, you know what, we'll be a part of that. I even had a proposal dinner for them, and they're called my party mates.
That is amazing.
I love that.
It was just so elaborate. Like, it's nicer than half the weddings that I've ever been to. This had to cost like a fortune.
Why didn't you invite us, Tracy?
I know. I was like, where's the invite? The food was probably fantastic. The flowers were gorgeous, and your dress was stunning. Did you try on multiple dresses, how like a normal bride would, or like how'd you pick it out finally?
Absolutely not. So I had the best stylist ever, Selena. I reached out to her. I gave her more so of an idea of what I was looking for, and she reached out to several different vendors that sell these type of dresses. And guess what? I only was size. She sent my sizes off, and that's what they sent back to me.
Oh my God, it was so pretty. Are you going to take yourself on a honeymoon?
Yes, I am on my way to Paris. 50 invited me to Paris in September, so I'll be on my way to Paris soon.
That is going to be so, I'm so jealous. I love the croissants and all the baguettes.
That's right.
Yes.
You're making me hungry. What was the gifting situation like? How did that all go, Tracy?
I'm going to say to you guys, I've never in my whole 50 years of living ever experienced that amount of cards, that amount of gifts, that amount of love. It was amazing. I was opening cards for 3 days.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Well, honestly, when you give a card for this type of wedding celebration, you know it's probably going to end up better than half the marriages already out there in the weddings that you go to.
You know, Tracy, it's such a fun concept. Is there like a real serious message, though, do you think there? I mean, just like, first of all, people are scared of 50, right? Everyone's scared to age. A lot of people are scared to age. And like, you are fully embracing that, and you're loving yourself, having fun, not taking things too seriously. It feels like there's actually like a real worthwhile message here. So
basically, I've always been a child of God, and I just wanted to show my appreciation to God that he's given me the opportunity to live to see 50 years old. And that's why we did the whole ceremony thing, and it was all in a godly perspective. You know, a lot of people are not living to see 50 in this day and age. So I'm very grateful that God gave me the opportunity to reach 50 years old.
Well, and it's awesome that like it was your daughter's idea and you got to like plan it with her, and that she also got to be there to see it. But I do want to ask you a question, because you said you asked to marry 50 for 365 days. So what is 51? What are you going to do for 51?
Oh, trust me, it's already in the making. I will be having a divorce party, and I will be stepping into 51, God willing.
Single.
I know. I don't know how you can get much grander than this 50. The divorce party is going to be insane.
I cannot wait. And then you can marry 52 then the following year.
You got that right.
Yes. And then where do you go on a trip for your divorce party?
Yeah, it's... So
you know what? It's all in the workings. It's all in the workings.
Oh my God, that is absolutely amazing.
So awesome, Tracy. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the marriage, on the wedding, the nuptials to 50 years old.
I hope
have fun on the honeymoon.
Like, it's such a best year for you ever.
Best year ever.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you, guys.
Coming up.
U.S. Senator Eric Schmidt clearing up one of the biggest controversies in Washington these days.
Is he clearing it up?
Well, you might not believe him, but he's trying to clear up the question about whether Donald Trump is actually a good golfer.
Be right back.
U.S. Senator Eric Schmidt clearing up one of the biggest controversies in Washington these days.
Is he clearing it up?
Well, you might not believe him, but he's trying to clear up the question about whether Donald Trump is actually a good golfer. Now, you may have heard, because the president told everybody, that he recently won a tournament at his golf course in New Jersey.
Keyword, his golf course.
His golf course, right.
Yes.
Basically meaning a lot of people didn't believe him. They think he cheated or he lied about winning. Well, Eric Schmidt has golf with the president. Our TMZ DC guys literally asked him, hey, like, is the president any good?
A lot of people, especially on the left, claim he's just a cheater, and that's how he wins. He somehow cooks the books or throws the ball down the fairway. Oh, I don't know. You've played with him. Like, does he cheat?
He's legit. No, I'm serious. He's legit. I played with him several times, and I've seen him miss the fairway in all those times, maybe a couple times. So he's always in the fairway. And like I said, around the greens, he's got a great short game, and he's a good putter. He's like a legit good putter.
Have you ever beaten him?
No.
Do you have to say that?
No, I don't.
Do you play badly on purpose?
No, I don't. I want to play well with him because he's a competitive guy, and he respects that. He likes the fact that I'm a decent golfer. So
he beats you fair and square?
Yes, he does. And I like to say I play well enough to get invited back.
All right, even I'm a little skeptical here.
Yes, I played well enough to get invited back. Was he throwing the game, do we think?
I think he wants to be invited back again and again
so he's
and
not
again.
playing up to his potential. But we've all seen Trump actually cheat before.
I've seen too many clips of his caddy going out and saying, hey, Mr. President, I found your ball perfectly in the fairway.
That's awesome.
It's, I mean, there's a reason why this guy said he's a 70 and is a 0 handicap. Like, he's a scratch golfer. I don't believe it at 80 years old.
Even the clip, I mean, he had a really good pitch shot that they showed where, he hit it and the ball stopped. That's a great shot, but I mean, we all get like one good shot when we're
I've seen Dylan hit that shot before.
Exactly. I could probably do it once around, and I believe that Trump, he golfs a lot. I bet he's good.
He owns a lot of golf courses. He should be decent. Like, so I believe that he's good, but I don't think he's as good as he says.
Well, he's only ever won a club championship at his own golf course. Maybe go play another member guest somewhere else, and then we'll see if he's cheating or not.
Why play on anyone else's golf course? Like, what?
Yeah, I guess I can't relate.
At your own golf course.
I can't relate.
I think Schmidt's like, he likes that I'm a good golfer. But he likes that you're good enough to lose to him, I think.
Well,
I don't think he likes that.
Yes, he never beats him, else he wouldn't like him.
Right. And I'm not if I'm Eric Schmidt, I'm not beating the president. Like, I'm going to play, and you're going to win the game, though. And that's the way it's going to be.
And look, if you came playing with Luca and I, you would win, too.
We'd
be like, Mike,
you're obviously a better golfer than us.
You are so good. You're amazing.
That game would take forever.
You guys
would still be
I'd
there.
just be in the snack shack.
Hot dog at the turn. Always.
Oh my goodness.
Hi guys, my name is Ayana. I'm from Mooresville, North Carolina. Let's keep it real here. We know Trump doesn't have the best track record with a lot of things, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was cheating all up and through that golf course. But if that's what Senator Schmidt said, we're going to have to roll with it.
Yeah, and he probably doesn't cheat every time.
No, I think he's, for an 80-year-old guy, he's good.
Of course, yes.
They said he shot a 70 at the tournament in Bedminster. Par is 72. That's really impressive.
Do you believe that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, somebody forgot to forward their mail. It turns out that even kind of big A-list actors have to go to the post office when they move. And it's something that Jason Sudeikis recently learned. Now, this is actually a really cool story. So there was a woman who went to social media to get in contact with the actor because, and we're going to listen to explain this here in a second, she lives where he used to live and actually have been getting some of his mail. Watch this.
Hi, Jason. I love your work. I really do. I cannot wait for the next season of Ted Lasso. I also keep getting your mail. Yeah. I live in your old apartment. I really got to attend the place. But you get a lot of mail here. This one, I didn't open it, but it seems to be from the Writers Guild about elections. And if you were asking, not that you were, I think that Brett Goldstein and also Harrison Ford deserve something for their role in Shrinking. But these packages feel bigger, more substantial, and more important. And so I'd like to get them to you. I don't know how. So maybe if the internet did stick around, they could do their thing and tag you and you could reach out to me, or this is creepier, but you know where I live? I don't know. A lot of you decided to try to help me get Jason his mail. And guess what? A few days later, I'm at the Ted Lasso premiere.
That's so good.
She got to return his mail.
At the Ted Lasso season 4 premiere.
It really worked out for her.
It really did.
I know.
And Court, not just return the mail, but she gets to give it to him face to face and hang out with him and talk to him.
Well, it is his mail. Who else is she going to give it to?
His agent, his PR rep or somebody.
But can I say, he gets a lot of mail. How many weeks or months was that over?
Yeah.
That's more than I get.
I know.
Since I lived
get
at my apartment for
junk
2
mail
years.
now too.
Yeah.
But to her credit, it sounded like that might have actually been something important from Screen Actors Guild. So
yeah, she felt like it was an election, and he probably wanted to vote.
Right. So I don't know if he actually then went and voted. You TBD on that. But bottom line is, the fact that this actually happened. There's a lot of crap that comes from social media. This was one of the really cool things.
Yeah, of course. But it's also, when did he live there?
Yeah, what kind of apartment is this? I was wondering this.
Because he's been pretty famous for a while.
Right, made a lot of money for a really long time. I don't know if this is a side place that he had where he might stay.
Yeah, but also, how do you forget to forward your mail?
Right.
That's what I don't understand.
But I will say, even if you do, sometimes some get through. It happens. It's happened to me before.
How do you forget to forward your mail? You got so many other things going on, and
he has people.
Yeah, but he probably forgot.
Forward my mail for me.
Actually,
You put it on a little task list for your assistant or someone, and they go do it.
But if his assistant is young, our Gen Z or our social, I can almost guarantee. Talia,
Are you calling Gen Z lazy?
No. Her face immediately.
Are you kidding
I was gonna say, would you have remembered to forward the mail out of all the other things?
If your boss
asked
I would be so scared to mess up on the job. That is the first thing I would do.
But you would forget. I would. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
not Gen Z.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
What if this wasn't really his mail?
It was his mail. It has his name.
Conspiracy, yeah.
Question:
Printer.
If you guys moved in and you see the name and it says Jason Sudeikis,
I'm opening it.
Are you opening it?
Yeah, I'm opening it.
Which I found out was illegal.
Yeah, federal crime. We all just admitted.
Opening? Yes, you would. You would.
She would.
Hi, my name's Andrew from Long Island. I think it's very cool that the fan was able to get the mail to him. On top of that, getting invited to the Ted Lasso premiere must have been exciting, and getting a chance to speak to Jason himself. That must have been an incredible experience for him.
Yeah, just going to the Ted Lasso premiere. It's such a good show.
Yeah, I don't think many celebrities would have done what he did here. It goes to show how cool he is.
Yeah.
Coming up.
Tyga has got a new album that just dropped, and he's admitting something, Court, that I have not heard anybody talk about in the music industry.
No, not openly wanting to admit it before.
No, that he actually used AI for this new album, Starface.
Be right back.
Tyga has got a new album that just dropped, and he's admitting something in court that I have not heard anybody talk about in the music industry.
No, not openly like wanting to admit it before.
No, that he actually used AI for this new album, Starface. I think we've heard, and there's been a big controversy, a big debate about whether people out there use AI to mimic the sounds of other artists, but I had never heard the actual artist say, yeah, I actually used it until now.
Yeah, and honestly, someone to Tyga's level. Like, he's a huge artist, so the fact that he's openly, like, using it and talking about it, that's a big deal.
I agree. This is not somebody who hasn't had hits before, who hasn't made it. Tyga is a big deal, whether or not you like him. And for him to admit this during this sit-down with Vibe, I think was a pretty monumental step here. So, obviously, they ask him about artificial intelligence, and he has to say this. We definitely used AI as a tool, and I know people are going to be mad about me saying this, but it's where technology is going. It's no different than when Auto-Tune came out. Some people were opposed to it, but real artists took it and used it. We were like, you know what? I need some 80s synths for a certain part of this song. I need a guitar solo done ASAP. It is what it is.
See, that's where it kind of loses me. Auto-Tune is still like a person's voice. You're just putting some, like, auto-tune on it, but it's, like, still an actual voice from a human being.
I'm just really remember, like, who was it? I'm like literally going, who used to use T-Pain? Yeah, thank you. Thank you to our booth. T-Pain, like when T-Pain came out, and he had a bunch of hits, but I just remember people were so critical of him. Like, you've got no talent, it's just the auto-tune.
Yeah.
And he really took a lot of crap. But I think ultimately
he was so different.
Yeah.
It's like, this is not a human base, like, at all. And also him saying, I needed a guitar solo ASAP. It's Tyga. You've been in the music industry for decades. You know someone that can play guitar. And just because, like, it's the 80s, someone can play the 80s. If they're a guitar artist, they're talented. He knows a lot of talented guitarists.
You know, I think it probably comes down to, and everything does, Court, like, it comes down to money and time. And I think you just, punch it into the computer real quick and you get it.
You can call someone up and then you can Dropbox it to them. What are we talking about?
No, but then they've got to go in the studio. You clearly never made a song on chat. We could make one literally right now, and we'll make a song in like 30 seconds. No, you don't make it. You just go on. You go on and you say, "Hey, I need an 80s sounding guitar solo with this theme." And within 45 seconds, well, you don't have to go in the studio. You don't got to pay studio fees. You don't got to drop. You don't got to drop box.
Be like, "Hey, Sophie, I need this." By the way, she's MGK's guitarist, and I love her. She's also
but then Sophie's got to get up off the couch, get her guitar, go in the studio, do this, and by the time she gets off the phone with Sophie, he can have the guitar solo. Now, let me just say, I'm not a big fan of AI in music, but it's one of those things where it's not going to go away. It's not going to be stopped. So he's just one of those people that's embracing it early on, because eventually everyone is, just like they all embrace auto-tune.
Yeah, no, I feel like it is something that is coming, and that we should use it as a tool to figure out, like, the best ways we can use it. But I don't think we should necessarily be using it to replace the artist. Maybe if you're using it to find a new beat pattern or to hear what something sounds like that you're trying to, like, get out of your mind, but I don't think that should be the final product. I don't think you should remove the human element from the process of creating music. You know, this is human art at the end of the day.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Totally agree. I wonder if Tyga's actually the first, or if he's just the first person to admit it, but it's clear if he's right that this is not going away and it's something that's going to be a part of music here going forward.
Coming up.
Well, Andy Cohen had a crazy interaction with a fan recently.
It went to what was very clearly a pic of the guy.
God.
And I said, wait a minute. I go, I want to see that.
Be right back.
Well, Andy Cohen had a crazy interaction with a fan recently. I always have this fear, like when you hand your phone to somebody, that something like
gives me anxiety just thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. This morning, Andy Cohen on his podcast, walking us through what happened when he met a fan on the street.
This young man stopped me on the street and said, oh, could I get a photo with you? And I said, yes. Of course. And so the guys, and he was nervous. He was like, his hand was a little shaky. And so he pulls up his phone, and it goes, whatever he pulled up, it went to what was very clearly a pic of the guy.
God.
And I said, wait a minute. I go, I want to see that. So he shows me the picture, and it is him in a mirror, naked. I go, look at you. I go, you look so great. And I was like, your is so nice. I was really complimenting him.
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
It's so nice. I mean,
okay, a little part of me thinks that this guy wanted that to happen.
How does that happen?
Yeah, it feels like he kind of wanted it. It was like happy that Andy saw him. Like that was the whole MO here. But honestly, I mean, I wasn't thinking about that. Just handing my phone over gives me anxiety.
Yeah, me
but
too.
also, my guy, there's a hidden photo album for a reason.
Right, that's why
what
it
are we doing here?
Yes. I hope this guy, whoever the fan is, and he obviously didn't identify the guy, I hope the guy is okay with like Andy sharing this story.
Well, some people are saying, Andy, why are you blowing up this guy's spot? Why are you blowing up this guy's spot? Sounds like the guy's spot wanted to be kind of blown up.
Right. It's as long as that's the story, it was so nice. If it's not good, if it's like, it was tiny, then nah, that's.
But still, like, super embarrassing. Like, oh my God.
Super embarrassing.
Yeah.
Worst things could be said about
Not
you.
handing my phone over to Andy Cohen when he asked if there's a.
Yeah, really.
It's like, don't hand your phone over to anybody. You keep the phone and you check it before you hand it.
Especially if you have a photo on the screen.
Yes, like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no.
But that's why I'm like, did he want Andy to see it?
I think he did, yeah.
Yes, like, why wouldn't
Sounds like he did, yeah.
Hi, Christy Ski from Buffalo, New York. This is typical for Andy Cohen. I mean, we watch him on TV all the time. This is how he acts. This is real life, though. I kind of find it a little inappropriate for him to be doing this to people on the street. Sounds like the guy was embarrassed. Like, Andy, this ain't your show.
Well, see, and that's what a lot of people are saying, like, why are you blowing up this guy's spot right now?
You got to make sure the guy's down. Otherwise, it crosses a line, like, big time. If he's kind of playing along and he wants him to see it, then I got no problem with it.
At least he didn't say who the guy was, I guess.
Yeah, don't say his name.
Yeah.
What else you guys want to talk about?
Shirlane, Kansas City. Congratulations to Travis and Taylor on their wedding. I've seen all the AI photos, and I always find them funny because you never really know exactly what is going on there unless they disclose them themselves. So, people always want to pretend they know stuff when they genuinely don't know because they weren't included.
Is that a painting? Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. Whatever behind you is so pretty and cool, but I can't tell.
Oh, thank you.
Is it a blanket? What is it?
It's a tapestry.
Oh, wow.
That's so cool.
I've got a bookshelf from like IKEA.
I know.
That's really nice.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie, and I'm calling from Louisiana to talk about the UFOs. And something I want to say is, I feel like this is just too much right now. Like, we have enough going on in the world. I really didn't need to hear about aliens right now. Like, can we just stick to the elephants, frogs? Like, I feel like we have enough of our own animals that we don't discover before we talk about aliens.
I mean, we do have a lot going on right now.
We do have a lot going on. Too crazy. We haven't seen aliens yet, just unidentified flying objects. So.
Yeah, but it's still a lot.
Good point, though. Good point.
Coming up.
This is always my biggest fear, letting a cuss word slip out when you're on TV, and that's exactly what almost happened to a meteorologist and a traffic guy at a station in Cincinnati.
Traffic is slowing down both sides around this car, as well as that on-ramp.
Be right back.
This is always my biggest fear, letting a cuss word slip out when you're on TV, and that's exactly what almost happened to a meteorologist and a traffic guy at a station in Cincinnati. He catches himself, but
good for him.
Just barely. Watch this.
Traffic is slowing down both sides around this car, as well as that on-ramp. Oh, I'm so sorry. This literally just watched a crash happen in real time. And I almost said something inappropriate.
I mean, honestly, what would, like, when you just see it, you turn, you don't expect to see it.
And there's just a crash, which I don't know what that person was doing sitting there. And
but we do hope everyone's okay.
Yeah, hopefully. And he did catch himself. He actually didn't say the whole word, but he said
very professional.
Like 95% of it, and it's gotten him a lot of attention. But yeah, funny moment, and we hope everyone's okay.
Everyone's
okay.
Yes.
Tim's Reject style. Everyone's okay.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye.